SkillUp English.
To speak with confidence, lead with excellence. Hey, English listeners! Welcome to the SkillUp English Podcast. I'm Rimi, joined by the wonderful Ryan, and today we're diving into a topic that can literally change your life: how to manage your time. If this channel has ever helped you learn something valuable, please share it with a friend today, because every single share helps this little podcast grow into something truly big. Now, let's get into it. Ryan, let me ask you something. Do you ever reach the end of the day feeling like you did 100 things, but nothing actually got done?
Oh, that is literally my Tuesday. I'm busy from morning to night, but somehow my to-do list is longer at the end of the day than it was at the start.
Yes, and that is a classic sign of poor time management. The funny thing is, most people think time management means being busier, but it's actually the complete opposite.
Wait, really? So what is time management then?
At its core, time management is the ability to plan and control how you spend your hours, so you can accomplish your most important goals without burning out.
I love that phrase, without burning out, because I think a lot of people manage their time right into exhaustion.
Exactly, and this connects to the idiom from our hook: burning the candle at both ends. It means working so hard from early morning to late at night that you're completely draining your energy.
Like lighting a candle from the top and the bottom at the same time. It burns twice as fast and runs out twice as quickly. That's your energy when you overwork yourself.
Perfect analogy, Ryan. So good time management isn't about doing more, it's about doing the right things at the right time with the right energy.
That sounds like something I'd print and put on my wall. Okay, so where do we start?
We start with the number one enemy of time management: procrastination. Listeners, say that word with me: procrastination. It means delaying or putting off tasks you should be doing right now.
Procrastination, my oldest friend. I once spent 2 hours deciding which pen to write my to-do list with. The irony was painfully real.
Ryan, that is uncomfortably relatable. But here's what's interesting. Procrastination is not laziness. Research shows it's actually about emotional avoidance.
Emotional avoidance? So we procrastinate because the task makes us feel anxious, bored, or overwhelmed?
Exactly. Our brain avoids things that feel difficult or frightening. So instead of starting, it says, let's just check Instagram for 5 minutes, and 5 minutes becomes 2 hours.
And then the task piles up, the deadline creeps closer, we feel even worse, and then we avoid it even more. It just keeps going. It's a vicious cycle.
Right, a vicious cycle. That's a great phrase, Ryan. It means a repeating pattern where each problem makes the next one worse, like a wheel spinning faster and faster with no way to stop.
So how do we actually break out of that cycle? Because I feel personally attacked right now.
The first step is simply to start small. Psychologists call it the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Don't think, just act.
2 minutes, that's it. Reply to that email, put that dish in the sink, write that first sentence. Start the momentum, and the rest naturally follows.
Momentum. Once the ball starts rolling, it becomes so much easier to keep it going.
Okay, Rimi, so we tackle procrastination, but what about when we have too much to do? Everything feels urgent. How do we decide what to work on first?
This is where the Eisenhower Matrix becomes a total game changer. It's a simple tool that sorts your tasks into 4 boxes based on 2 questions. Is it urgent and is it important?
Walk me through it. I love a good system.
Box 1. Urgent and important. These are your do-it-now tasks. A deadline today, a work crisis, a medical emergency. Handle these immediately, no question.
Got it. What's box 2?
Box 2, important but not urgent. This is where high achievers spend most of their time. Long-term planning, exercise, learning new skills, things that build your future slowly but surely.
I love that phrase, without burning out, because I think a lot of people manage their time right into exhaustion. And this is the box most people completely ignore because nothing is pushing them right now. But these tasks, like learning English, are the ones that truly change your life in the long run.
Exactly, like listening to this podcast. Box 3 is urgent but not important. Things that feel pressing but don't actually move the needle. Most notifications, unnecessary meetings, they belong here.
Move the needle. I love that phrase. It means to make a real, meaningful difference or noticeable progress, like physically moving a measuring gauge forward.
Spot on, Ryan. Delegate or minimize box 3. And box 4, not urgent, not important at all. Endless scrolling, mindless TV, limit these drastically.
So the goal is spend less time in boxes 1, 3, and 4 and invest heavily in box 2. Protect that time like it's gold.
Beautifully put, Ryan. Your future self will genuinely thank you for every single hour you spend in box 2.
Let's talk about techniques now, because knowing what to do is great, but actually sitting down and doing it is the real challenge, right?
Absolutely. One of my personal favorites is the Pomodoro Technique. Have you tried it, Ryan?
Pomodoro. That's Italian for tomato, isn't it? Is this a cooking class now?
It is. The person who created it used a tomato-shaped kitchen timer as a student. The idea is beautifully simple. Work for 25 minutes with complete focus, then take a 5-minute break.
And after 4 rounds of that, you take a longer break, about 15 to 30 minutes. So it's work, rest, in a clean, structured rhythm.
Yes, and what it does is work with your brain's natural attention cycle. Most people can concentrate deeply for only about 20 to 30 minutes before focus begins to fade.
So instead of fighting your brain, you cooperate with it. The timer also creates urgency. You know you only have 25 minutes, so you stop wasting time and get down to business.
Get down to business, great idiom, Ryan. It means to stop delaying and start working seriously on the task at hand. No more distractions, no more excuses.
I use this when I'm writing reports. Honestly, knowing the timer will go off in 25 minutes makes it so much easier to start. The pressure feels manageable, not terrifying.
And listeners, try this for your English study sessions today. 25 minutes of focused listening, reading, or speaking practice, then reward yourself with a break. It genuinely works.
Ryan, here's something alarming. Research suggests the average person checks their phone over 90 times a day. 90 times!
That is uncomfortably familiar. I think I hit 90 before lunch, honestly.
And here's the shocking part. Every time you check your phone, even for just 30 seconds, it takes your brain around 23 minutes to fully return to deep focus. That is devastating for productivity.
23 minutes! So one quick scroll could cost you almost half an hour of real focused work. That's terrifying when you actually think about it.
So what's the solution? First, put your phone in another room when you're working. Out of sight, out of mind. It's an old saying, but it genuinely works.
Out of sight, out of mind, meaning if you cannot see something, you stop thinking about it. If your phone isn't in front of you, you're far less tempted to reach for it.
Second, turn off non-essential notifications. You do not need to know every time someone likes your photo. Your brain does not need that constant interruption breaking your concentration.
And third, use app timers. Most smartphones let you set daily limits for apps like TikTok or Instagram. Use those tools. They literally exist for this.
Social media is designed to be addictive, listeners. These platforms use something called variable reward systems, the exact same psychology as slot machines, to keep you hooked and scrolling.
And knowing that completely changes how you see it. You're not weak for getting distracted, you're being deliberately targeted, but you get to decide who controls your time.
RIMI, I've heard that many highly productive people swear by their morning routines. What do you think about that?
I'm a huge believer in this. How you start your morning sets the tone for the entire day. If your morning is chaotic and rushed, your whole day tends to follow that energy.
Sets the tone. I love that phrase. It means to establish the mood or direction for everything that comes after. Like the opening note of a song, it shapes the entire feeling.
Exactly. And the single most important morning habit? Don't check your phone first thing. I know, it's incredibly hard, but give yourself at least 30 minutes of phone-free morning time.
Because the moment you check your messages or social media, you're already reacting to other people's agendas. You haven't even set your own intention for the day yet.
Well said. Instead, try this simple routine. Wake up, drink a full glass of water, do 5 minutes of stretching or deep breathing, then write down your top 3 priorities for the day. Just 3.
3 things. That sounds so manageable. Not a 47-item list that makes you want to crawl straight back into bed.
Right. And here's the key. Tackle the most difficult one first. There's a famous piece of advice: eat the frog. The idea is do your hardest task first, and the rest of the day feels easy.
Eat the frog. So the frog is that one task you keep avoiding because it feels uncomfortable or challenging. Face it first, conquer it, and you'll feel absolutely unstoppable for the rest of the day.
And that feeling of accomplishment in the morning creates a positive momentum that carries you beautifully through everything else.
Rimi, I want to talk about something that doesn't get nearly enough attention in these conversations: saying no. Because time management isn't just about organizing your time, it's about protecting it.
Oh, this is so important. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve your goals, you're actually saying no to something that does. Time is a zero-sum game.
Zero-sum game, meaning for every gain, there's a loss. If you give your time to one thing, another thing loses it. We cannot create extra hours. We all get 24 each day, no more.
Exactly. And successful people understand this deeply. They are very selective about what gets their time and full attention.
But saying no can feel genuinely uncomfortable, especially at work or with people you care about. How do you do it without sounding rude or unhelpful?
Great question. You can say, I'd love to help, but I'm at capacity right now. Or, that's not something I can commit to this week. These are polite, professional, and completely firm.
At capacity. That's a beautifully useful phrase. It means you are full. You have no more room, like a water bottle that simply cannot hold any more water.
Perfect. And listeners, saying no is a skill. It gets so much easier with practice. The first few times feel awkward and uncomfortable, but soon it becomes your greatest superpower.
Because you're not just managing tasks, you're managing your energy, your focus, and the direction of your life. Every no to the wrong thing is a yes to the right thing.
I want everyone listening to write that down right now. Every no to the wrong thing is a yes to the right thing. Keep that close to you.
Before we get to vocabulary, I want to talk about something many productivity people actually overlook: rest. Real, genuine rest, because it is part of time management, not separate from it.
I'm so glad you brought this up, Ryan. Rest is not the enemy of productivity. It is the foundation of it. You simply cannot pour from an empty cup.
You can't pour from an empty cup. That is such a powerful image. It means you cannot give energy, care, or effort to others when you have absolutely none left for yourself.
And science completely backs this up. Sleep deprivation, meaning not getting enough sleep, destroys your decision-making ability, your creativity, and your ability to focus. You need 7 to 9 hours consistently.
And it's not just sleep. Hobbies, walks in nature, time with family, these are not distractions from work. They recharge you so you can actually work better when you return.
Think about it. Athletes have rest days built into their training schedules. Musicians have silence between the notes. The pause is actually part of the performance.
I love that. The pause is part of the performance, so don't feel guilty when you take a walk or sit quietly. That is part of managing your time well.
Here's a practical tip. Block what's called white space in your schedule, time with nothing planned at all. It sounds counterintuitive, but it gives your brain room to recover and think creatively.
Counterintuitive, meaning it feels the opposite of what common sense tells you, but the science is very clear. Rest makes you more productive, not less, always.
So work hard, play hard, and rest without guilt. That is a balanced, sustainable life. And sustainable means you can keep it going long term without breaking down. That is the real goal.
That is the goal. Now, it's time for everyone's favorite part of the show. Rimi, take it away.
Okay, listeners, this is the section I know you've been waiting for. We're going to go through 10 powerful words, idioms, and phrases from today's episode. I don't just want you to know them, I want you to actually use them in your daily conversations. Ready? Let's go. 1. Procrastination, meaning the act of delaying or putting off tasks that should be done now, usually because they feel difficult or uncomfortable. Sentence. His procrastination cost him the job promotion. He kept delaying the project until it was far too late.
Ouch, I felt that one personally.
We all did, Ryan. Moving on. 2. Burning the candle at both ends. Idiom, meaning working extremely hard from morning to night until you completely exhaust yourself. Sentence. She has been burning the candle at both ends this semester, studying until midnight and waking up at 5 every morning.
Vicious cycle, noun phrase, meaning a repeating pattern in which each problem causes or makes the next one worse, making it very hard to escape. Lack of sleep leads to poor focus, which leads to poor results, which causes stress. It becomes a vicious cycle that's hard to break. This one hits hard. I've lived inside a vicious cycle before.
Most of us have. That's why today's episode matters. Move the needle. Idiom, meaning to make a significant, noticeable difference or real progress toward an important goal. Sentence. Checking your emails all day doesn't move the needle. You need to focus on the work that actually creates real results.
Get down to business. Idiom, meaning to stop wasting time and start working seriously and purposefully on the main task. Sentence. The meeting had been going for 20 minutes with small talk. Finally, the manager said, "All right, everyone, let's get down to business."
Set the tone. A verb phrase, meaning to establish the mood, attitude, or direction for everything that follows after it. Sentence. A calm, focused morning routine sets the tone for a productive and positive day.
This is one of my absolute favorites from today. Set the tone. It works in so many different situations, not just time management.
Exactly. You can use it in business, relationships, conversations. It's incredibly versatile. Eat the frog. Idiom, meaning to do your most difficult or dreaded task first so that the rest of your day feels much easier by comparison. Sentence. I always eat the frog. I write my hardest report first thing in the morning, and everything after that feels like a breeze.
At capacity. Phrase, meaning completely full, unable to take on any more work, responsibility, or commitments. Sentence. I really appreciate you thinking of me, but I'm at capacity this month and genuinely cannot take on any new projects right now. And listeners, this one is gold for professional English. It sounds confident, calm, and completely professional when you say it.
Absolutely. Much better than just saying, I'm too busy. At capacity sounds intentional and self-aware. Counterintuitive. Adjective, meaning the opposite of what you would naturally expect or what common sense tells you. Sentence. It sounds counterintuitive, but working fewer hours with better focus often produces far more results than working long hours while distracted.
You can't pour from an empty cup. Idiom. You cannot give energy, love, or your best effort to others if you haven't first taken care of yourself. Sentence. Take your rest days seriously. You can't pour from an empty cup, and your team needs you operating at your very best.
And that's your 10. Write them down, practice them out loud, and use at least 3 of them in a real conversation this week. That is how real learning happens.
RIMI, that was incredible as always. Listeners, those 10 expressions are your ticket to sounding natural, educated, and genuinely confident in English. Use them. And that is a wrap on today's episode of the SkillUp English Podcast. And honestly, I feel like I need to go completely reorganize my entire life right now.
If today's episode helped you even a little, please share it with just one person, a friend, a classmate, a coworker, because sharing SkillUp English is the most powerful thing you can do to help this community grow. We pour everything we have into every episode, and your support means the absolute world to us. We'll see you next time. Keep learning, keep growing.